In November 2025, there will be a new global standard for international cross-border payments that most or almost every financial institution will use. I think this is going to be a very big narrative in the bull market that we are going to see. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the most important cryptocurrencies that are compatible with this new standard or this new protocol for international payments. And the standard that I'm talking about is, of course, ISO20022. That will replace the complete SWIFT system as we know it and will become the international standard for institutions, central banks to make cross-border payments. So I think we're still quite early because mark this video, I think we're still quite early because we are not really seeing many people talk about this yet. But I personally do believe that this will be a very big topic of discussion and a very big narrative in the bull market. And we're going to start with the king, of course, with the one that actually is very compliant with this new protocol. And that's, of course, Ripple. They even have a page on their website dedicated with a one-page explaining that the world is converging to a new global standard, ISO 222, and that they are going to be compatible with that. Of course, Ripple is one of the most famous cryptocurrencies for that. It's right now number 6 in the total cryptocurrency. It has a market cap of 78 billion and it almost going to surpass Binance token. And I do believe in this bull market, I personally think that XRP eventually is going to overtake Ethereum and becomes the second place again. And I personally think that that will happen in 2025. And I have another video about that where I explain more in detail exactly about Ripple, why I think that Ripple will become at this spot, because I actually have a lot of evidence for that. And that's not only fundamental evidence or these prophetic dreams from other people, but it's really charts that are breaking out. These are the most important pieces of evidence that show me that XRP is most likely going to outperform all of the cryptocurrencies above. Even will outperform Bitcoin, but I don't think it will share the number one spot with Bitcoin, as the market cap of Bitcoin is just really high. But there will be a period where XRP is going to outperform Bitcoin as well, and we are already seeing that right now. So we go to the XRP in the US dollar term, and let me change my camera a little bit right here. So what we can see is that we had a 7-year consolidation. Right now this is breaking out. This chart looks very bullish, although right now we might come down a little bit, like something we have seen right here. Massive green candles come a little bit down, but then we can continue this trend. That's what I'm personally expecting with Ripple. Then let's go to the tokens, guys. First token is Stellar XLM. Stellar XLM is also known to be compatible with the ISO 20022 protocol. And you can already see this in the price, because the price, as you can see right here, is actually exploding. So what we are seeing right here, these two green candles on a weekly time frame, this price action looks way more similar than this price action rather than this price action, right? This is pretty choppy growth. This is really a breakout, and we are already at the range highs. I personally think that that's also something that we often see in bull markets. Tokens that are showing strength very early on, they are often also the tokens that are where you are going to see continuous strength later on in the bull market. But yeah, we are at some resistance right now, so definitely something to note. But generally, if we just look at the fundamentals, and we are seeing that this global protocol is being rolled out and XLM is one of the tokens that is compatible with this, we can see this bullishness reflected in the chart. I think that's a very good sign. Then we go to the next one, guys. You might have heard about this one. This is Hedera Hashgraph, also known as HBAR, HBAR. It's number 27 in the coin market cap list, and as you can see right here, we were trading at way higher levels. Right now it is breaking out, surpassing the previous highs. Very interesting. We have a market cap of 5 billion, and the interesting thing with Hedera is that it's actually being backed by Google and IBM. So there are some partnerships with these bigger institutions, and then you can already see that these institutions like Google and IBM, they value definitely integration with traditional finance, right? So they would definitely prefer to cooperate with a token that is compatible with the new global standard for international settlements and international payments. That really makes sense, right? These companies, they want to be compliant. And what we can see right here is that in this chart, if we bring out the momentum indicators, we have a very beautiful higher lows on the momentum indicator. It starts here, then we have a higher low, and then we have kind of like an uptrend in the momentum indicator, and we don't yet see that in the price because this is kind of like sideways move, but that generally is known as a bullish divergence, and that shows us that even though the price is moving sideways right here, in the momentum we can already see a change. So I'm definitely expecting this chart to continue to see higher levels. Again, we have seen a lot of strength over the past couple of weeks. Maybe we get a small shakeout right now, but eventually I'm expecting this to continue, especially on the narrative that it is compatible with the new global protocol for cross-border payments. Then we go to the next one, guys, and this is Algorand. And also note, guys, that much of these tokens are from the United States, and the United States also fits perfectly in the narrative with the new president Trump that is pro crypto. I think a lot of tokens from the United States can really perform good in this bull market. So Algorand is the next one. It's number 54 in the list of coin market cap. It has a market cap of a little bit over 2 billion, as you can see right here, and we haven't really got out of the woods yet. So let's go to the chart, and then we can see in the chart that it looks pretty similar. We have a nice W formation, something like here. We have a neckline, we have a V, and another V makes a W. Generally, these patterns are actually very bullish because they are like a double. They could be a double bottom formation. Most of the time, they are being confirmed whenever we break out from the neckline and we can hold above it. And this would be definitely an expected breakout for Algorand against US dollar. The target would be the top of here, which would be an increase of like 600 to 700%, right? That is when Algorand cannot make new all-time highs or just visits the previous highs. I think this token can actually perform way better, and maybe we can see new all-time highs and a continuational move to the upside. But these last weeks already show us, and this pattern, that there is some strength in this token. Bringing up the momentum indicator again, guys, we have again it's kind of a double bottom formation. I know it's slightly higher low in the price, but it's kind of a double bottom formation. In the momentum indicator, there is a higher low. So again, showing right here, guys, that this is, in my opinion, from the technical side, technical picture of this is undervalued because we are entering a bull market. We have the narrative set, and we are seeing the momentum already shift in the background. I expect this to blow up sooner or later. Also, guys, I do have to say, this video is just for informational purposes only. Don't invest because I say so. Do your own research and follow your own feeling in terms of where you like to put your money. I'm just sharing with you today the videos or the tokens that I think are looking good and that are compatible with that new ISO20022 standard, because I think they will perform really good, and it can be a bull market narrative, right? You always have to be able to look in the future what the narrative is, and right now I think this could be the narrative, and no one is talking about this yet, right? So right now it's very nice to position yourself because the people that are positioning right here with these candles most of the time, that are people that are in this space, have direct involvement with this cryptocurrency token, because they already know what's coming. They are working with that. So right now we have still the advantage that this is not a mainstream narrative yet. We are still on the low right here. I think I haven't heard anyone talking about this. Then we go to the next one, guys. That is Quant QNT. That is $96, market cap of 1.17 billion. Also not yet really broken out, as you can see. Pattern-wise, looks very interesting. We have like the declining resistance right here. Maybe we can do something like this where we have a falling wedge. Then we can see this double bottom, and we can see again the momentum indicator shifting. I do expect this one to break out to the upside and to meet the target of the wedge, which will be roughly an increase of 250%. But yeah, this is a very young token. I think this can get some extra attention, and maybe go into price discovery and see higher levels. Definitely interesting token. This is one of the tokens I'm personally not owning this one. We go to the next one. This one I found very interesting. I actually bought this one right before the pump, so that was really beautiful. This is XDC Network, also compatible with ISO20022. Has a market cap pretty low of 816 million. Let's go to the chart, guys. Chart looks pretty decent, right? We also have like kind of this W formation. Probably we can see we have a double bottom on the momentum indicator. It's not a clear high or low, but it's not looking too bad either. We have some declining resistance right here, which we are breaking out. So we can maybe check whether this is a form of a triangle formation. So we have a resistance that has been created since 2021. 3 years been coming down, right now breaking out, telling us that the old market conditions, which was the consolidation period right here, are not that valid anymore, and they went into a new market condition which is more bullish. This also looks a little bit like XRP with this triangle formation breaking out. I think this is a good looking opportunity, and I happy because I actually bought this one pretty low, and right now it's pumping, so I'm already up on this token. And that brings me to the last token, guys, and this one is actually very interesting. You might, if you are new in this space, you might not have heard of this token, but if you have been quite a while around in this space, you probably have heard of this token, and this token is IOTA. And when I started with cryptocurrency back in 2016, this was actually a very big token, and the narrative around this token was also pretty big. It was the Internet of Things token, which basically means the Internet of Things, that machines can communicate with each other, and they also have certain transactions. Maybe it's nice that you can do some research about it, but this used to be, I'm not 100% sure, but for my memory, this was a top 10 token back in 2016, 2017, and this had a really big community, which right now I'm not really so sure of. But the interesting thing is with this token is that it has its own narrative. It is the Internet of Things token, right? But it's also compatible with ISO20022. So maybe this new narrative can bring some new life into this token and wake up the existing or the former community, which I personally think is very interesting, and which brings me to the next part, which is even more interesting. Let's first start here. We have a price of 22 cents. The market cap is roughly 800 million. The chart actually looks pretty decent. So when we have a look at the chart, we have like this, and you can see this goes way back till 2017, where we had this rally, where we also had the all-time high. And this is also, again, a little bit like XRP, because XRP, the highs we had in XRP, they never surpassed, right? We never surpassed in 2021 the highs we made in 2017. So again, that is very interesting. Also bring up the momentum indicators. We can see clearly that we are forming higher lows and we are forming lower lows in the price. Pattern wise, this is a falling wedge formation, as you can see right here, falling wedge formation with a bullish divergence right here. Generally, guys, that is very bullish. So when I'm just looking at the technical picture of IOTA right here, and I'm looking with my future vision of the narrative that can be set for 2025, the ISO compatible tokens, the big community that this token used to have, I'm actually very positive about the outcome for this token in the coming year. I think this token can get some new life, similar like XRP, where we maybe can surpass the all-time highs that we've been creating in 2017, right? We have very long consolidation, almost 7-year consolidation. Right now looks like coming to an end with these bullish divergences and this pattern of a falling wedge formation. Might take a little bit time for this one before this one is going to break out, but in my opinion, this actually looks pretty good. So all the tokens that we have been looking at in today's video and doing some technical analysis on are all tokens compatible with this new protocol. And I think the tokens that I mentioned in today's video, I think they are going to perform well in the coming months, in the coming 6 to 12 months probably. What they all have in common, most are concentrated or based in the United States. They also have a lot of similar characteristics, right? And I think these tokens will perform pretty good, and I'm very curious what you think. So let me know in the comment section what you think about this, and drop a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not done that yet. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. I want to wish you all guys a very beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.